talk about the end of the world. It's impending.
The end of the world as we know it, like the song says.
Right. We're going to all supposedly come to an end.
Yep. Apparently, September 23rd, 2017 means end of days.
End of days. It's not a sale.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a back-to-school sale. It is a legitimate, like, you're done.
Yeah.
It's not a Halloween sale or anything like that.
And this is coming from a couple of sources. So they're saying that astronomers are like, hey, the universe is going to line up in a certain way. And then apparently in the Bible, they kind of make mention of it. And then there was some...
Does Jesus say it?
I don't know if Jesus says it, but a lot of people say Jesus said things, and then you're like,
Where did Jesus say that?
So, and then they also said that the eclipse that happened in August was like a sign of...
It was an apocalypse.
Yeah, apocalypse. Started the whole thing. So, yeah, like, they basically were saying that, like, Nostradamus, I think, predicted it.
Did.
And then a bunch of other, like, prophecies stated that the eclipse would bring darkness upon the earth. Which, as Dave pointed out, is true, but only for, like, 5 minutes.
I really enjoy people's prophecies.
Yeah.
They're always, like, very verbose. Nostradamus also predicted that Obama was going to be the last president. So I just want to get that in there. I said that before on the show.
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't remember... I don't even remember what show it is, so I can't even link to it. But maybe Dave remembers. Who knows?
Maybe.
Who knows?
Who knows?
But thank you so much for watching us.
Yeah, so...
But I do like it when people make prophecy, because they're never, like, really boring. Like, when Eric's grandfather mails him a letter for the last time, that's the end of days.
But which Eric?
Which Eric is it?
Which grandpa?
Did he put $5 in the card?
Shouldn't do that. No money in the mail. They
What?
Say. Yeah, you're not supposed to.
What are grandparents supposed to do?
I know.
Now?
My grandma used to send me $20 on my birthday, but...
$20.
Yeah, my grandma loved me.
Yeah, I got $20 too.
Grandmas are great. But yeah, so I don't know. Like this is when I was looking it up, they said that there was a prediction of the end of the world in 2008, 2009, 2010, then 2012, 2013, 2015, and now 2017. There's also a prediction for the world ending in 2021.
So...
I don't know.
I wonder who's going to win the bid for the apocalypse. You know, like the Olympics.
Yeah.
The apocalypse.
Who gets it? Who gets to be the start of that burning fire of Earth? What continent? What country?
Well, I know Trump's going to put in a bid.
Yeah. It'll be the best bid.
It'll be in Atlanta.
Yeah. It'll be the best bid. No other bid will be as good as his.
It'll be gilded with gold.
Yeah. Yeah.
And jewels.
And you'll angrily tweet about it when he loses the bid.
Give us another... Just give us another prophecy. Like a really mundane actual thing that might happen. Not like the blood will glow red and the cherries will fall from the trees and dance like ants.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I'd like to see that.
Right?
Ant cherry dance?
Yeah, they're always really, like, elaborate.
Yeah.
Like, they're all
the dead will rise on the moon's breath. Moon has breath?
You know, it's some guy who's very eloquent.
Yeah.
Who's like, oh, you want to know what it is? Let me just talk to my cousin in the corner. And his cousin in the corner is always like this.
With one eye.
And it's like, black syrup. And then he's like, yes, the syrup. It's black and it will run. Like, you always have to cover up that other guy being an idiot.
And then everyone will be like on IHOP one day, and then they'll look, and then they'll be like, what color was that syrup when we got here? Was it brown when we got here? Because it's black now. Something's wrong with your syrup. Waitress, something is wrong with my IHOP syrup.
So what is something mundane that would happen? What is your prophecy, Lauren? And you got to say it in the voice. Lauren, what is your prophecy? Tell us now.
The morning you awake, you will discover one, if not both, of your eyes are now pink.
Oh, I thought you were going to say open, which I thought was actually... all your two eyes are now open.
You have awoken on this day of days.
Oh.
From a slumber of 6 to 9 hours of sleep. Some deep.
It's kind of like the Von Brooks. It's the Von Brooks bit. Yeah. It's pretty funny.
So I don't know. I don't know if the world will end in that. I've heard theories that some people say, like, there is no heaven and hell. That Earth is heaven and hell.
It is what you make it.
Yeah. what you make of it. So maybe the end of the world is upon us, but maybe we're like interpreting the prophecies wrong. Like maybe it isn't something that just like today's, Monday, it's a good day. And then tomorrow we wake up Tuesday and you're like, yep, end of the world. It happened. Maybe it's more like a gradual thing, like that it's upon us already.
You know what I think prophecies are? I think it's the same thing as children. It takes a village. It takes a village to raise it. So everyone in the village has to believe in the prophecy. It won't come true.
Yeah, and maybe it's also like telephone where everyone in the village gets to add a piece to the prophecy. Hence some of the really ridiculous pieces.
But seriously, guys, it takes a village.
And it's like, but what if your village, like, I don't know that I want everyone in my village touching my baby.
No, not even close. No. Even you saying it like that makes me want to... So...
Yeah. I get the mentality that we have to work together. Like, I mean, like the hurricane down in Texas, it's like there's a lot
of... we're getting real.
No, but I'm just saying, like, a lot of people are stranded and need help. And it's nice. It's like that Mr. Rogers quote where he's like, whenever you're scared, his mom used to tell him, like, look for the helpers.
In fact, my mother would try to find out who was helping the person who got hurt. Always look for the people who are helping, she'd tell us. You'll always find somebody who's trying to help. So even today, when I read the newspaper and see the news on television, I look for the people who are trying to help.
Like, look for the people, because there's always people who are willing to help. Yes, there's always terrible people who charge $90 for 12 water bottles. Jerks. You'll get it when it comes to you. But then there's, like, the helpers who, like, take their speedboat and they're like, I'm going to pick people up off their roofs. I wonder if it's even. Like, there's the set amount of people doing good and a set amount of people doing bad. Mm-hmm. And then in the middle, there's just the people of apathy. Mm-hmm. It's like, guess what I have for lunch? Doesn't matter. It takes a village. But my dear husband, you know what you just described?
What?
The bad, the good, and the in-between. Hell, heaven.
Oh.
Purgatory.
Full circle.
Full circle. So maybe we are on our heaven and hell. And
I think we need a line when we do a full circle. Dave?
Like when you score a goal in hockey? Full circle. We solved the Earth's problems.
You know what it takes, though, to do that? It takes a village. It takes a village.
So many villagers are required to be present.
It takes a village to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So anyway, please remember, hashtag everything it takes a village. Mm-hmm. And we are BUCKO. We thank you for joining us today. Remember, you can...
Just thinking hashtag takes a village on the most ridiculous thing.
Yeah. Takes a village. You can put it on anything.
I stubbed my toe. It takes a village.
It takes a village. To me, but that sentence, I'm trying to end the show, which is fine. We got time.
Yeah.
But that sentence to me is like...
Yeah.
The bane of like apathy within our culture.
It's like, I don't need to help because everyone else will help.
It takes a village to sorry, have me a latte.
Why didn't you do your laundry?
It takes a village to
Why is your hair so disheveled?
Oh, it takes villages.
How come you didn't pay for tuition?
My mom. And it takes a village.
My mom's a part of that village.
Yeah. It's like, let's not live in apathy.
No.
That's what this is about. Let's try to actually care about things. Good or bad. Take a side. Even some Trump supporters, I'm like, oh, sure. Be a supporter of that idiot. Go ahead. Do it. I'm not for it. They're making a choice. They're not just sitting in their home going, nah.
Oh, that's terrible. That's on TV.
Yeah. It takes a village, Trump. It takes a village. All right.
It's a village. A big orange bloated village.
So please comment. Let us know what you think the mundane prophecy would be. I think that's what we'll call it. The mundane prophecy.
Mm-hmm. Boom, 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 boom.
Someone somewhere will get a suntan in a bed.
And it will leave mildly hilarious marks where the part of the body did not get a suntan. On the butt.
On a light bed, a bed made of light. They will become tan. Their skin will become golden. They sit on a bed of light.
And they always, I'm sorry, I know we're trying to end this, but they always depict prophets as wise old men with long beards. What if it's like an angry apathetic 15-year-old girl.
yeah, right.
I want to go to Claire's. It takes the village.
Takes the village. Thanks everyone, we're Bucko. Please subscribe to our channel. You can do that down there and press the like button. You can smash it, but you don't have to either because I think that's a ridiculous saying to smash the like button. It's almost like take a village. Please subscribe up here. We love you. Let us know your mundane prophecy. Bye everyone. Hashtag it takes a village.
Hashtag it takes a village. Bye.
Bye.